Today we need to talk about Ripple and the huge recent news of more leaked and real partnerships that are predicted to have Ripple set for another price breakout. Just 5 hours ago, there was an article speculating that Ripple's next partnership could be with Alibaba. Now this particular partnership is speculation, and this news is so new that people don't really know if this is going to happen or not. But what we do know for a fact is that Alibaba is in fact searching for a payment blockchain solution. Now whether this is Tron or Ripple, we don't know yet, but this article exists and the community is believing that Ripple and Alibaba could have this partnership, and they got some solid proof. I'll keep you guys updated on this story as more news comes out. It's just so early to report on if this is going to happen for sure or not. And in more good news, Ripple might finally not be considered a security. Recently, the SEC announced that Bitcoin and Ethereum would not be securities, but the SEC hasn't really said anything about the cryptocurrency Ripple when it comes to this issue. Well, it finally looks like Ripple may not be a security after all. Basically, FinCEN, or the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, fined Ripple in early May for $700,000 for trespassing the Bank Secrecy Act put in place by the US government. And flash forward to June 18th, FinCEN signed an agreement with Ripple Inc. that will allow them to continue to sell XRP. But say if XRP is a security after all, then FinCEN would have to do a lot of explaining for allowing an unlicensed security to continue to sell. Because again, if a coin is ruled to be a security by the SEC, that means that this is going to be a regulated and controlled coin by the US government. But because of this FinCEN agreement that was signed, even though the SEC hasn't ruled that Ripple is a security or not, this FinCEN agreement could mean that it isn't, which is so freaking good for Ripple. And I think that this is going to get a lot of new investors excited about Ripple. There's going to be a lot more trust in the coin because it's not going to be regulated, and it could create an influx of more investors. And new liquidity pumped into Ripple is something we're desperately going to need, because if you don't know, every coin in the market has been going down a ton, and it's been like this for the past 3 months and a half. And in the last 3 months, the market cap once had a peak of 470 billion US dollars, but now when we look at the market, it's only at 244 billion US dollars. Ripple went from a trading price of 96 cents to what it is now at 46 cents, losing about half of its value. And I know this is depressing, I know this is sad, and I know it's terrible for a lot of people, but I might be able to motivate you guys and get you guys looking at Ripple in the crypto market a little bit more positively. I was actually looking at the complete crypto market cap, and I actually found something that was very interesting. Now, this isn't financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor in any way, but if you look at the total market cap where we're at, I can make a straight line to what happened in the last crypto market crash, which only happened 3 months ago, to what it is now. Now, what does that tell us when I can make a straight red line connecting the bottom out of this crash to the last market crash we experienced about a month ago? Well, it tells us that we could be bottoming out right now. If we're bottomed out and this is the bottom of the crash, then this may be the perfect time to start investing into things like Ripple or literally any coin on the market, because again, every coin has been going down. We know this about the market. It goes through cycles like this all the time. It goes up, it goes down, and we kind of been experiencing that for the past 4 months. And it's not just the bottom out where I can make these red lines. I can make red lines like everywhere, at the peak, the middle, seriously everywhere on this graph. You can see connections between the last market crash to this market crash, the last peak, and to the last peak. So if you guys decide to buy into Ripple, which again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not advising you to do this, it's at 45 cents, which is crazy to think, because back before Ripple had this huge bull run in 2017, it was at 25 cents. So we are literally 20 cents above that peak. I mean, this is a coin that used to have a peak of $3.83. So buying into Ripple, not a bad idea. And it might be a coin that will give you the most gains in 2018. Because say you do buy into Ripple at 45 cents right now, and it does go back to that peak of $3.83, then that's an 8.5 times gain on your money. But I definitely think that Ripple has the ability to pass the $5 mark, onward to $8, and even past that $10 price mark. More on that later. And again, when we're talking about Ripple, we are talking about a coin that was the highest performing digital asset of 2017. This coin literally went up 36,018% in 1 year. And it's not even just because it was the highest performing coin in 2017. If you look at Ripple technology wise, it's one of the best in the top 10, and especially out of the top 3 coins. In a world where PayPal can handle 193 transactions per second, but Bitcoin and Ethereum can only handle 3 to 16 transactions per second, well, that's a major scaling issue. And if Bitcoin and Ethereum are trying to be the forefront of the world's leading currencies, it's not going to work out with transactions of that speed. But when XRP can handle over 50,000 transactions per second, which is the same as Visa can handle, then which cryptocurrency do you think is better? Well, technology-wise, Ripple is all the way. Banks not using Ripple at this point are pretty much making a dumb decision, and if banks want to send cross-border payments to other banks, the whole process takes 4 to 5 days long. And in today's banking world, this is not acceptable, especially with the internet. It's clear that there needed to be a change, and Ripple is that change. But using Ripple's technology, it solves this issue with Ripple being able to allow banks to send payments in 3 to 5 seconds with fees that are fractions of a penny. If you haven't already, I strongly recommend that you guys check out Ripple's website and learn more about how Ripple works. It's super interesting, and if you don't like Ripple, just go ahead and read what they have to say on their website, because I'm sure it will make you guys have some positive reactions and a positive look on what Ripple is and what Ripple does, because they're doing great things. And to top it all off, Ripple has the most partnerships than any other coin on the market right now. They have 200 plus partnerships, with almost more than half of them being with very large financial institutions, and every week Ripple has been constantly getting 1 to 2 partnerships with new banks. In fact, Ripple has been getting so many partnerships that it's gotten to the point that Brad Garlinghouse can't even remember the exact amount of partnerships that Ripple has.
So we now have well over 100 customers, ranging from some of the biggest banks in the world to payment providers to
how many banks?
It's over 100. I actually don't know the exact number now. Last time we announced it publicly, we said over 100. We'll probably announce the next one when we get to over 200. We're signing up more than a bank a week now.
They already have a partnership with American Express, MUFG, the biggest bank in Japan, and they're about to add a few more giants. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Alipay, and more recently, Kotak Mahindra are all companies that have been using and testing Ripple's X-Current technology for their banks, and many people are saying that Ripple are due to setting in stone these very partnerships very soon. Just look at this article posted 12 hours ago where this guy basically talks about in depth how Bank of America will be used by Ripple, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense. So we talked about the partnerships that Ripple has, and we talked about the technology, but what about the price? How will XRP manage to break $20.22 before the end of the year? Well, I landed on the number $20.22 for a good reason, and that reason is, well, number one, the partnerships that Ripple has. It's amazing, and it's no question that these partnerships played a big role into them being ranked number 3. I mean, seriously, a partnership with American Express, MoneyGram, I mean, the list goes on. They have amazing partnerships. But number 2, Ripple was the highest performing digital asset out of any crypto in 2017. We've talked about this before, but still, it's a major fact. Like, it gained 36,000, 18% in 1 year, all the way from a starting price of 0.6 of a cent to ending up peaking at $3.83. And if you understand the cycles of markets and you understand the patterns of markets, markets often repeat themselves. So if we see this same gain in 2017, or possibly amplified by 2 or 3 times, then if we do the math, we would see Ripple valued at $80 plus. And believe it or not, there are people who think that Ripple will hit $80 onward to $100 on YouTube. I've seen videos where people are predicting this. Now, I personally don't think XRP will hit $80 in this year alone. That type of game would require a lot of money to be put into Ripple. And when I say a lot of money, I mean $2.048 trillion. But with my analysis, I'm landing on a price of $20.22 for the end of the year, which would only require a $793.8 billion market cap as opposed to that $2 trillion outrageous market cap. Now, I understand that $20.22 sounds like a lot, and you have all the right in the world to call me crazy for predicting this. But as time passes by more and more banks are using XRP, you can imagine if thousands of big banks, with most of them holding liquidity of over trillions of dollars, because by the way, that's where the most money is in the world, they pump it into XRP, then it's game over. Ripple will dominate Bitcoin and become the #1 coin easily, in my opinion, just because of the possibility of all these banks and big money pumping massive liquidity into the market. So guys, that's just my opinion. I know it may seem a little far-fetched right now, but every day I see this company grow, and I just can't help to think that when we experience the next cryptocurrency bull run, that Ripple is going to be the forefront and the most dominant coin in this bull run. Of course, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. Let's start a conversation. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you slam a like in the video, because not only does it let me know that you enjoy this type of content, but it also lets me know that I should keep making more important update videos on Ripple just like this video. And if you do want to get updated on all the important cryptocurrency news, like whenever I talk about Ripple or any cryptocurrency, price predictions, top altcoin videos, and whenever I report on a killer buying opportunity that could literally make you rich in a heartbeat, then as always, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below so you can get updated on all the important news. And if you're new around here, well, I gotta let you guys know that I'm doing a $150 free Bitcoin giveaway on this channel, and I'm giving it away every single video. And if you want to enter in on this giveaway, all you guys have to do is like the video, click that subscribe button, smash that post notifications bell, and comment down below your Bitcoin address so So again, I know exactly where to send you your free Bitcoin. It's a completely random giveaway. I randomize all the comments so everyone has an equal chance of being a winner. So even you watching this video has a chance of winning. Also, congratulations to today's winner, Sam G. I sent him some free Bitcoin, so much thanks to him. And I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to post every day. Peace.